Hey everyone, I'm Mygel.
And I'm Jaxon.
Welcome to MystiCast.
Hey, what are you doing over spring break?
Well, I'm going out of town for a Kanye concert with some friends, so I have to duck out a little early today.
Oh, well make sure to stop by Mr. Java on your way out and get a drink.
What should I get?
Matcha?
So we're here at the Mystic Java, and Caden's gonna get me to try an Italian soda.
I don't know why Sophia wants me to try matcha. I've tried it before, and I don't like it.
I don't really know what that is, to be honest. It's gonna be a surprise, but then again, I'm making her try matcha, so.
I guess today I'm going to do it for her.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna try the vanilla matcha, Sophia's favorite drink. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Do you like it?
No, it's gross. It tastes like grass.
What? Man.
Like I felt like I got like a thing of grass in it, and they just sprinkled some vanilla powder on it.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So, funny story about the Italian soda. I didn't know that it was like this kind of drink, and I was gonna put almond joy in it, which is with club soda. That would have been gross. So we didn't do that. We put raspberry flavoring. So we're gonna give it a go. I know what it is now. We're good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Told you.
It doesn't match up to the matcha in my opinion, but it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
This is how it ended up.
She didn't like my matcha.
Well, and she didn't like this as much as her matcha.
Yeah, that's true. But it was still pretty good.
It is.
Why would you order an Italian soda from a coffee shop?
Why would you order a zinger?
Well, they didn't have matcha, okay? But you know what goes well with a zinger? Board games.
Board games? Games that make you bored?
No, I think you just need to watch the next video.
Do you ever find yourself itching for a new board game? The old classics are still fun on board game nights, but you might be feeling the need for a new game to spice things up. So today, I have 3 recommendations from my collection of favorite board games. In Seven Wonders, you play as an ancient civilization striving for grandeur. Each player starts with a hand of 7 cards and chooses one to either construct on their wonder board, sell to the middle, or tuck under a wonder stage. After doing so, everyone passes their hands clockwise, and the cycle repeats until everyone has 1 card left in their hand, which signals the end of the first age. After 3 ages have occurred, the game ends and scoring begins. Players can score points in many different ways, taking advantage of the unique strengths of each type of card. For example, blue cards generate victory points, while military cards force conflicts against your neighbors. My favorite aspect of this game is the 3 to 7 player count and the short length of each game. The gameplay doesn't change hardly at all as you add more players, and its repeatability makes it an excellent game for large groups. Can movie or book franchises lead to good board games? My answer used to be no, but after playing the 1979 Dune board game and Star Wars the deck building game, my opinion began to change. Star Wars the deck building game is a 2-player game with one person playing as the Empire and the other as the Rebellion. At the beginning of the game, each player starts with a basic deck of 10 starter cards, shuffles them, and draws a hand of 5 cards. The Force starts with the Rebellion, but the Empire always takes the first turn. Players take turns buying cards from the Galaxy row, bounty hunting their opponent's cards, and attacking the opposing base. The first player to destroy 3 of their opponent's bases wins the game. This leads to a strategic, intentional ordering of your actions to get maximum value out of your cards. And if you like Star Wars, this game will certainly be a winner. Dominion is my favorite game of all time. You're a traveler trying to establish control in a foreign land. To do so, you'll need a militia to cripple your opponents, markets to generate revenue, and festivals to entertain your subjects. If you're lucky, you'll be able to procure more provinces than your opponent and cement yourself as the undisputed ruler of the kingdom. But will you strike at the right time, or will your opportunistic neighbors surge ahead at the last moment? May the best tactician win. At the start of each game, each player has a deck of 7 coppers and 3 estates. 10 random or pre-selected kingdom card piles with 10 cards per pile are available in the middle for all players to buy. Players take turns drawing a hand of 5 cards and fulfilling 3 phases in order: action, buy, cleanup, or ABC. The action phase consists of playing action cards from your hand. You then transition to laying down any money from your hand and deciding which card or cards you want to buy. Finally, you discard all cards you have in play and draw a new hand of 5 cards. The game ends when 3 action supply piles are emptied, or if all the provinces have been bought. What I love most about this game is its replayability. Switching just one action supply pile out for another one can completely change the optimal strategy for a game. And with 25 action supply piles in the base game alone, the combinations are endless. And there are 16 expansions for the game that introduce new cards and mechanics. I never get tired of deciding whether I should trash as many cards as possible and build a long action chain, or go straight for a big money deck. This has been my favorite game for at least 5 years, and I don't foresee that changing in the near future. Well, these are just a few of the games I've been enjoying recently. I hope you feel inclined to pick them up and try them out with family and friends. And now, I take my leave.
Do you have a favorite board game, Jackson?
Probably Settlers of Catan.
That's fair. But speaking of games, we got a sneak peek of the BSC basketball teams on the road. Forward Trinity Clark shows us around.
Rise and shine, MystiCast. Trinity Clark here. And today I'll be doing a get ready with me for an away game with my teammates. This is a little bit of the hotel room, and now I'm heading down to breakfast. This hotel was one of the nicer ones that we've stayed in. It was very clean, had a pool and a hot tub and a water slide, which was very cool. It gave very much cabin vibes, very nice and chic. Walked into the breakfast area, saw a couple of my teammates, started looking around, see what I wanted. They had many options. This is my plate and what I ended up getting. Now I'm back in my room brushing my teeth, featuring my teammate / roommate Adia, who is also getting ready in this clip. Started off by brushing my teeth, of course, washing my face, making sure everything was correct. Then I started to do my hair, make sure my face was moisturized. Adia's also doing her hair, making sure her face is moisturized. Then I fixed my ponytail in the back, made sure that I had my deodorant on, did my edges. Took me a little minute, but I got them right. Our checkout was a little later on this trip, so we were checking out at 11:45. It is currently 11:28. I'm about done getting ready here. Got to put my sweater on. And now it's time to head out. Of course, my teammates are next door, so we headed to the lobby together. This trip was a little different and special because we didn't take the Mystic bus to get here due to our baseball boys using it for the weekend, so we took vans. As we're headed out to pack our van, I have $1 million question for everybody. The question is, if you had $1 million for one of us to miss a wide open layup, who would you pick?
My name is Kaiten, and I would choose Beeps.
My name is Brian. I'm here with Maya, and I would choose Callie.
I would choose. Hi, I'm Jaden, and I think me, myself, would miss the layup. Wide open layup.
My name is Harris, and I think that the most likely person to miss a wide open layup would be Callie.
My name's Anna.
I'm Trin.
And I think it would be myself or Trin.
Yeah, I would pick us too as well.
I'm Brooklyn, and I think Jaden would miss the layup.
I'm Callie, and I think that Brooklyn would miss the layup.
I'm Aaliyah, and I think Jaden would miss the layup.
I'm Kate, and I'm gonna say Callie.
I'm Mariah, and sometimes I say Jaden because he's acts like he's Kyrie Irving.
Jaden.
Period.
We had lots of free time before our game, so they took us out to the mall to go explore, shop, maybe eat if you wanted to. But my teammates and I mainly just walked around, bought a couple things, looked at a couple things. Of course, everybody went to Lululemon first. Here's Journeys, cheese. I then walked past this very cool store, which was my favorite store out of the whole little mall. You could make your own bath bombs. Everything was so bright and pretty in there. I just loved it. The boys met up with us a little later, so I went around to ask them the $1 million question as well.
Hello, my name is Jackson, and for $1 million to miss a layup, I'd pick David. Thanks, David.
I'm Carter Zeller, and I would pick Jackson Kellogg to miss a layup because his fingers are always greasy from eating all the time.
My name's David Schilling, and I would pick Jackson Birmingham to miss a layup.
I'm Jackson Kellogg, and I think David Schilling is most likely to miss a wide open layup.
Hello, my name's William Ware, and I would pick David Schilling.
My name's Jayla Martinez, and I think Jamal Ford.
My name is Jamal Ford and Jackson Kellogg.
I'm Avery, and the person I would pick would be Jamal.
We in Claire's. My name Big, and Jay probably gonna be the person.
After the mall, we separated from the boys. They went their way, we went to Shields, and shortly after got back on the road. I forgot to record us eating, so here's a picture of what I had. Some of my other teammates had a salad from Krispy Kreme. As you can see, we're in the middle of nowhere. Made it to the school. As I was heading in, a couple of people wanted to say hello.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, y'all can say what's up.
Here's a little mini tour. I'm walking into the gym. This is where we play. They have all their awards on the wall. Now I'm headed to the locker room where the magic happens. Before games, everybody is usually in here getting dressed, fixing their hair, using the bathroom from the long ride. You know, girly stuff. And then most of us head to the athletic trainer's office to get taped, knees, ankles, anything you need before our pregame talk with coach.
Shooter, just got to play her straight up. We don't want to leave her. Okay? Jaden, you will have number one. You can help off her. 3-point line especially. You're going to have to help Harris inside quite a bit. Because she's going to be front. We're going to have to make sure we've got the backside covered.
6-on-2, 1-2-6.
Miguel, I think your plans just got changed for the Kanye concert.
What do you mean?
Kanye got on Twitter.
It's finally happening.
We gotta go. Oh, I need this.
Yeezy season approaching.
Sir, we have a major problem. He tweeted again. Massive problem. Kanye tweeted again.
We are the PR team for the most controversial figure in the entire world. You think we can't handle this? Gather the team. We are beyond screwed.
We have to get him on the phone.
No one can reach him.
He's still tweeting.
What's he saying?
Free Puff Daddy.
All right, let's think. How can we spin this? Is there more than one Puff Daddy?
There's only one Puff Daddy in prison.
Good point, good point. Thankfully, it's just a tweet. No harm in that.
He's released merch with the proceeds going to Puff Daddy.
The shirts don't even look that cool. Sorry.
Let's put a pin in that because I'm sure no sane person would support that cause.
He's tweeting at a ridiculously fast pace. Maybe he misspelled some of these names.
He just tweeted, I'm a Nazi.
Yeah, maybe he meant to tweet, I'm nasty.
That could work. Let's just get a list of all potential hot words and just to be safe, let's get synonyms of them.
Consider it done.
Maybe instead of Puff Daddy, we could do like Tough Caddy. That's a golf-related thing, right? Rich people like golf.
Why would a tough caddy be in prison?
Golf-related crimes?
I think we need to chalk up the Puff Daddy tweets as a loss, but as long as we can get 99 out of 100.
There's over 300 and counting.
Not the point, but thank you. If we can salvage half of these tweets, I would consider that a success.
It says I love Hitler.
What is it with him and Hitler? Seriously.
I can't find any synonyms for Hitler.
Because there has never been anything synonymous, or ever will be synonymous, with Hitler.
We already had to navigate him talking about Hitler 3 years ago. What do we do then?
He watched 21 Jump Street and claimed it made him love Jewish people again.
Well, why don't we just do that, but again?
It didn't even work the first time.
He tweeted again.
Story of my life. What does it say?
All white people are racist.
I mean, it's not true, right?
No!
I mean, if anything, he's the one being racist.
Your insight is just astounding.
Come on, the last thing we need is infighting. Let's remember who the real problem is.
White people.
Puff Daddy.
Hitler.
No, Kanye West.
Oh.
Okay.
He made graduation. He made graduation.
He made graduation.
He made
graduation! Hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. He made graduation!
Stop. We can't defend this man anymore. It doesn't matter how many masterpieces he's made. He doesn't even know we exist. It's time to leave.
I doubt he knows what a PR team is.
I doubt he knows what public relations are.
Exactly. And you guys are the best PR team I could ever ask for. I'm leaving, and I hope you come with me.
Well, where will we go?
I heard Drake's hiring.
That job for Drake didn't work out. Hey, where'd your sweatshirt or jacket go?
I feel adrift in this world. Aimless, alone, sad, depressed.
Well, that sucks. Check out this video, though. It might help cheer you up.
Times move fast. So fast. It's hard to notice when it slips away. We're always running to be somewhere, to do something. But in the rush, something is always missed. A moment, a detail, a breath. It's easy to forget that life doesn't need to be chased. Sometimes, it's about allowing ourselves to slow down. We've forgotten how to stop, to pause. We move as if there's no choice but to rush forward. Yet, if we look closely, there are quiet moments all around us, waiting to be noticed. The moments we often overlook, like the delicate patterns of ice or the frost on the grass. That is where peace lives. In the details, in the stillness, we find what we've been racing past. We don't need to chase time. It's already here. In the soft fall of snowflakes, the quiet of the world in winter. It's not about rushing to the end, but embracing what we can capture along the way. It's in the slowing down where we finally find the beauty we've been missing all along. Sometimes, the world doesn't need to slow down. We just need to remember how to see it, to stop and appreciate the moments that quietly pass us by.
Wow, you just completely switched outfits now.
My purpose in life has returned. I feel uplifted, ecstatic, ready to dominate in Nintendo Switch games.
Sure. Speaking of Nintendo Switch games, I ranked my top 5. Let's check it out. With the Switch 2 being announced in early January, you may be wondering, what are the best Nintendo Switch games that I can get right now? Well, let me tell you, these are my top 5 Nintendo Switch games. My honorable mention goes to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Animal Crossing is a game that I feel like anybody could get into with enough time, and it somehow makes picking weeds, chopping down trees, and talking to your other villagers fun. And that's why I think it's my honorable mention. My number 5 spot goes to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is probably the only fighting game that I say anybody could get into. No matter how skilled you are at fighting games or just games in general, you can always have some fun in a game of Smash Bros. My number 4 spot goes to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was a great game. It personally wasn't for me, but I can see the vision that game has and how people think it is very good. Personally, I got lost at some points and I didn't know where to go, but that's just me. That's why it's my number 4 spot. At my number 3 spot, I have Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey is a great game, as it is one of my favorite single-player games on the Nintendo Switch. It's very fun as it introduces new mechanics, such as turning into enemies by capturing them with your hat. The movement also feels very fluid, with Mario being able to dive and roll around all over the place. My number 2 spot, I have Super Mario Party Jamboree. Now, I'm a big Mario Party guy. I really like Mario Party. One of my favorite games ever is Mario Party 8 for the Wii. And this game really captures that Mario Party energy to a T. My number 1 spot, of course, has to go to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart is a game that no matter how old you are, how young you are, no matter how skilled you are, you can enjoy the game as much as anybody else would. And this game adds on to Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U's expanding roster of tracks and characters, as it adds way more content than its predecessor on the Wii U. That was my list for my top 5 Nintendo Switch games. Hope you enjoyed.
Well, Miguel found a new trip to go on with his friends, so hopefully they all get along and don't drive off a cliff or something. Let's see how they're doing.
This road trip is gonna be so much fun, guys.
We're gonna stop for food, and you know what? I'll pay for it.
What do we want to listen to, guys? I've got aux. We all have great music taste.
Sorry I keep encroaching on your space.
Hey, don't worry. I can move over.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, of course. And besides, we're like best friends. Being cramped in a car for a few hours is no big deal.
Before we go anywhere, I just want to say y'all are some of the best people I know, and no matter what happens, I love you guys.
12 seconds later.
Can you breathe any louder?
Can we stop? I have to go to the bathroom.
We literally just stopped. Maybe you should have gone then.
I didn't have to go then.
Womp womp.
Who put another Taylor Swift song on this playlist, guys? Come on.
Can you stop brushing my leg?
Well, maybe if you didn't take up a seat and a half, you'd have more space.
Are you calling me fat? You know what? Let's take this outside.
Okay, then.
We are most certainly not taking this outside. And don't think about fighting in my car.
All right, guys, let's all just calm down and listen to some music. We're all friends here.
Bro, this song sucks.
You know what? This is why your parents don't love you.
Bro, if you brush my leg one more time, I am going to start swinging.
Do not make me turn this car around. We're gonna sit here until you guys get along.
You're going to be here for an eternity, I guess.
You are not helping.
We wouldn't have this problem if Isaiah just moved over.
Oh, so now it's my fault.
Yes, just move more that way.
You know what? You're real, and I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
Several song-filled hours later.
We're almost there.
Finally, I can get away from Mygel for a little bit.
Has anyone ever told you you're kind of a cotton-headed ninny muggins?
82 kilometers later.
Oh, also,